Hi everyone, I'm in my home city of Nottingham today. The job I'm doing is not really worth talking about, but what is worth talking about is the coach I have today. So I'm going to flick the camera around, and this is it. So as you can see, she's a 74 plate Temsa, she's an HD12. We've got parallel opening lockers on this one, which is useful. She's got a new Silverdale livery. Dura brightness as you tend to assume are going to come on coaches these days. And let's hop on board. So first of all, the driver's cab area. It's a bit plastic fantastic, but I guess that's what you'd expect these days from a coach of this nature. If you can see that, we've got tacho head, heat control unit, door switches, which is just the standard ZF auto box, radio head unit, and Hanover. Steering wheel's not multifunction, but we've got LCD display, primary button bank is there, handbrake secondary bank is there, driver's seat controls you may have spotted on the way up are there. In terms of steps in, let's come back down again. We've got these rubber insert not carpets, they're rubber insert mats, and they would be an absolute nightmare to clean, except they've actually had the sensible thought of just making them lift out, so they sit in those groove channels and it just lifts out. So that's actually really useful from a cleaning point of view. Then into the main cabin area, so have a view down the vehicle, a nice big open windows. You've got sun, what am I trying to say, escapes, but not covered, and obviously they go up as well. Passenger spec in here is not bad. We've got fairly bog standard seats. And if I just spin round on one, we've got a pair of USB sockets there on the back of one. We've got tray tables. This one's full PSVAR spec, so we've got a wheelchair lift over the first axle here in the usual kind of place. Overhead lockers. Say lockers are not really lockers, but they're okay. Coming down to the back, lots of seats as you'd imagine, and then we'll spin back round and go back down again. It's a view of the overhead from up here. These overhead lockers here, which there are three, one and then two at the front, are really quite sizable, considerably bigger than the Merc Turismo ones, but maybe a little bit narrow top to bottom. But 2 DVD screens, one here, one folding, one at the front. And then probably the only thing that's really my gripe about this Temsa is the toilet, and it is very, very small. You can see just by the depth of that hand basin, well, not hand basin, that basin on top, compared to either a Merc or even a Van Hool, that the majority of the toilet is under the seat. And obviously this is a space saving measure, but you'll see in a second it makes the toilet very, very small. But we've got some steps down, and it's hard to show you here, and I'm not sure about to get it on camera, but you got 1, 2, then 3 steps down from here is the entrance to the toilet. Then the 4th step down there is obviously the exit door. But that 4th step down is actually the level of the toilet internals. I might better show it better if I open the back door. But anyway, let's see what happens. Slightly bizarrely, the handle here on this opens the wrong way round. It doesn't open that way like most doors. They open this way. And if I can show you inside there, I mean, it doesn't look anything here, but that space is very, very small. And the head height here is just terrible. I mean, it's got a sticker at the back there that says, "Do not join other people in the toilet." You wouldn't be able to. Barely fit one person in here. And that step down, which again, you can't see very easily here, is actually really quite large. So, I mean, the toilet itself, obviously, no problems with it. It's got a good flush, nice strong water flush actually, which is rare for a coach toilet. So the toilet itself is fine, but the entrance into it and the access into it is very, very small. Just a small drink facility there on top. And coming back down to the front again. Back down to the driver's area. Let's see if I can get a shot of that toilet from the outside, see if it's any better. The door might be in the way, but let's see. Okay, hopefully you can hear me. We're on the outside. Now, what I'm trying to show you is that step height there, which if I put my hand in it, just to give you a rough idea, 1, 2, 3 or so hand heights, that's the difference between that's effectively the lip of the door of the toilet for the step down that into the actual toilet itself. Now, fortunately, they made this toilet door so that it swings all the way back, which is a nice little touch. But if we come in here, see the car beeping there, don't know why, but again the toilet, I don't know if I can show you that step down, that lip. It's still not easy to show actually, but that lip is all the way the height of that, and I think that makes it very small to get into, and it's not big at all. Again, if I put my hand here in this space, you can see it's not a very wide space either. So not particularly impressed with the toilet on this, but I mean, maybe that's not what it's focused on. So we're back here in the driver's area again. You know, the only other thing I wanted to show you, actually it's not too bad to drive. I can get the seat and the steering wheel into a comfortable position for me. But the one thing I don't like about this, and hopefully you can see it, is it has what I call a floating pedal. And it feels like you have to hold the weight of your foot up when you are either accelerating and or braking. You can't just rest it down on the floor suitably. I'm talking about the brake pedal here, not the accelerator pedal. That one you can rest your foot down, but that brake pedal is not ideal. So maybe it's just me, maybe it's just my feet, maybe no other drivers have this issue, possibly, but it's just something that's just a little one of mine, little personal bugbears. I don't like what I call these floating pedals, because it means, I say, you can't rest your foot down when trying to brake. Maybe I haven't quite worked out the exact position to have it in. That's just me, and that's possible that it might be that. But other than that, they're not too bad to drive. Decent pickup on the acceleration was okay, but that's partly, of course, the ZF gearbox that's doing that. But I say overall, not bad. A little bit of plastic, fantastic, but fairly capable machines. These ones, just that toilet laying them down. So just a little review. Temsa HD12. All right, gang. Thanks for watching this short video. See you again next time.